What's going on, guys? I'm back with another procreate process for this piece that I call Leaf Maiden. Now, honestly, I don't usually name my pieces, but one of my favorite artists is a Transis, Mike Henry. He's been naming his pieces for a while, right? And every time I make these videos, I always kind of intro like him because I've watched so many of his procreate videos. But it's funny because I've been watching people's art videos for years, but his are kind of, they're so distinctive because every kind of video he starts the same way. And it's interesting because this guy is the reason why I started painting in general. Well, not really. He's not even the first person that really I watched a lot of their videos. That person was I Draw Girls. But Mike Henry was the first guy who had a live stream that I watched, and I watched a lot of his videos. And a lot of his videos were like on demand. I think it was Ustream, not live stream. And a lot of his videos was on demand, which meant that you could watch them anytime. Don't do. I recently found out Loish does this. If you don't know who Loish is, I don't know where you've been. But she turns the flow down quite a lot. As a Transis, Mike Henry used to turn the flow down so much. And it helped the brushstroke be more smooth. And I remember it was squidgy, right? And you turn the flow down and it felt like you was drawing with like a pencil, you know, a real pencil. It felt a lot less digital. And I still use that same Wacom pen because I haven't upgraded. I've kind of downgraded to a Wacom Intuos 3 from using a 12-inch Cintiq, but the Intuos 3 is double the size of the 12-inch Cintiq, so it kind of makes up for itself, you know. But I plan on getting a bigger Cintiq at some point, or a bigger Huion tablet or something. I'm not going XP pen, kind of a hater. I'm gonna go Huion, right? Anyway, the technique I'm using is called shape juicing, and it was coined by a guy called Shadi Safadi. He didn't create it, but it's just a technique a lot of artists use in the kind of modern day to kind of separate shapes and add a lot of different elements within the shapes that give a lot more volume to the piece. Overall, it's a great technique, and I've been using it for a while, but I haven't used it enough on Procreate. So here it is. As you see, I can define them. I've added flat colors to them. Then I've added highlights and shadows and tattoos. You know, in the hair, I've added some strands and stuff, and just overall make the big shapes and then kind of carve into them with whatever details that you're going to come at the piece with, right? So the initial idea for this was kind of like a redesign of like some kind of spiritual forest guardian, but in this kind of version she has these kind of floral tattoos on her, and she's got earrings. Maybe she's kind of more modern, maybe she's more kind of like climatized to how society is. Maybe she's got lovers. Maybe she's, you know, she doesn't just live her life in the forest amongst the leaves. She lives her life as a woman too. And that was a strange idea. I know usually when I do these little images and they're all style tests, I don't have any narrative to go with it. But she had this cute look on her face, and then she had all these tattoos. And I'm going through a phase where I'm really attracted to women with tattoos. So it made me think maybe this character is more than just some forest guardian, you know, or some forest spirit. Maybe she does more stuff, you know. And that was pretty much as far as I got with the overall narration or the overall narrative for the character. You know, everything else was just random stuff going into my bag. I put, you know, my usual kind of earrings in. I give characters a lot of earrings a lot of the time, and you know, I was almost going to give a black lipstick. But anyway, that's the piece, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe, share if you want to. It helps me get off the ground. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.